guys, this is Alex from Idiots with Internet, otherwise known as IWI, for you idiots that don't understand what an acronym is. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this next program we have for you, whether it's a podcast, whether it's music, whether it's, I don't know, sex advice, a fucking painting, whatever it is. Enjoy!
Hey guys, what's up? It's fucking AJ. I'm here with Mark Mills. We're going to be talking about his story, about jail and maybe some of the troubles in his life and where he's at now. Doing much better. Mark, how the fuck are you doing, buddy?
Hey guys, I'm doing all right.
Hey guys, I'm doing all right. Yeah, no, we're not queer YouTubers, but just to, keep it natural.
Yeah, I know.
So, dude, fucking jail, bro. I mean, not even just jail, prison. What the fuck, huh?
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
I mean, what the fuck goes through your head? Like, how do you feel the first day going in? Like, is it incredibly scary, or, I mean, were you kind of just like, I don't know what to do, or what was that like?
Well, you don't really know what to expect because, you see these movies and shit on TV, so you think you're gonna like ass raped like sometimes, so it's like a little crazy. So when you first get there, it's like you have no direction. Nobody tells you shit, so you're just thrown in there, like trying to figure it out on your own, and that's like the worst part of it. Nobody's really there to give you any idea what you're supposed to really do.
Like in terms of etiquette, like jail, like don't call someone a bitch unless you want to fight and shit like that.
In terms of just routines and how things work or anything, like when you first get there, they like to fucking throw you in this orientation block and you're around all these dudes that just came in. And honestly, it's a bit terrifying because you're around a massive amount of different personalities. And some of these dudes are kind of crazy. And, it's like, I don't want to talk to any of these dudes, so you don't want to, like, talk to somebody to try and figure out what the fuck you're supposed to be even doing, Yeah. So, it's very, very intimidating.
So then you get in, so you're in basically Gen Pop when you first get there, right?
Yeah, the last
after orientation.
Or, you come in, they book you, they ask you some questions, if you want to kill yourself or any crazy shit like that. And, then they send you to this room where you got to strip ass naked and they fucking make you take a shower with some wild shit that, like, burns your eyes out. And, basically they send you on your way with your little bullshit bag of stuff and, bed clothes and boxers and some bullshit little soap, and there you go. That's it. You're off, and
just like the bare essentials, really.
Yeah, and then they just send you to your little bunk, and you're in there with whoever the fuck they chose to put you in there with. And now you got to be in this cell with this other person 20 fucking something hours a day.
Yeah, but that was. So the first time you went away, that was for what, a year and a half or some shit?
Yeah. So what happened was I got in the accident with my sister, and they decided they were going to charge me with negligent homicide. So I was supposed to do some classes, and they were going to throw the charges out, but I didn't do the classes, obviously. I decided to just fucking, fuck off and get high and do whatever. So...
Yeah, it was fucking shitty.
I went to court. Yeah, the whole situation was shitty, so I was stressed out, and I didn't want to go to dumb classes. So I fucking didn't go. So they threw me in jail. Boom. And that's when I first went to jail, like, in Corrigan.
Yeah.
And that was more stressful than anything because of all the loss I had at the beginning,
Yeah.
So it's like time just stopped,
Yeah, fuck. Yeah,
you got nothing but time to sit there and think about everything, So it drives you nuts. But I did like 6 months, and then I got out, and then.
Yeah, I think I picked you up or some shit, or no, I don't think I picked you up, but you might have brought me. You brought me to court.
Yeah, they might have brought me to court that day or something. Even maybe I don't remember, but yeah.
So that was the first time. It kind of, you've gotten that introduction, but then, I mean, that's sort of jail, no? Or is that actual prison? I mean, is there a difference?
that's different. Like, that's not considered up the way. Like, up the way is when you go to where everybody's sentenced and shit, you know, and that's a little bit more, you know, you're out around a bunch of people that are doing life, and that's when you really get to jail. And I never experienced that until after, you know, the second bid. Once I got to the second bid, I had to experience that situation.
So the second bid, you go and now you kind of understand the ways of jail a bit, you know, and like you're not completely terrified, of course, but I mean, right? You sort of know what you can do and what you can't do there. You can. It's almost like I don't know, routine, I guess, at that point, because you can just know. You know, there's not that fear of the unknown.
You know what? Right? You basically know the basic routine of it. Like I said, like the other little 6 months I did wasn't nothing. It was like a little kiddie school kind of. Nobody was really trying to get in any beef with anybody. It's a different type of environment there. You go to another jail up the way, you get sentenced. Now you're dealing with more people that have nothing to lose. They're doing all their life in jail, or you know. So that's when it gets more to the intimidation part, but. It's not too bad, you know. It's really not that bad, especially in Connecticut, you know. Connecticut's not like the hard area to be in jail, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess also if you just kind of keep it to yourself, which I guess can be hard if you're there for, so you were there now, the second one was 9 or 10 years?
Yeah, I did 8 years to the day, and no good time, nothing. I lost all that throughout the years, getting in trouble. Mm-hmm. So... I did the whole 8 years, and I was hopped around all different jails throughout Connecticut. Yeah. You know, been in the cell with massive amount of different people, massive amount of different personalities, massive amount of different stories. So you learn a lot of shit about different people and the way people operate, and you know, it builds your mind on certain things about how people are in life. You know. Yeah. You can judge people by looking at them now because you've been around so many people. It's weird, you know?
Yeah. In a way, it's like you're probably like more socialized in a sense than people who have never been to jail, because like
Yeah. Like I was very antisocial. I had like antisocial disorder when I was younger, and when I went to jail, I was like, you know, I was a shy person growing up. So when I went to jail, obviously, like the first year I was in there, I was the same type of person, you know. But over the years, I broke out of that, and then I learned to actually talk to people. So that was a good thing about jail. You know, that happened. So
a little bit of inner growth going on,
yeah, so that's good, but
now, I mean, so it's 8 years. You're in there now. You know you got to go fucking 8 years.
Yeah.
You're obviously stressing about that, you know, I'm sure. And then So
which, by the way, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know my fate for almost 2 years. You know, like I was, you know, going to court for almost 2 years before I really knew what I was looking at. So. Once I got that sentence, I was like, oh, yeah, this is going to be great. It's going to be great. So, it dragged.
What did you do to pass the time, really? Like, what did you find yourself doing the most to try to pass time?
Well, with over the year, like over about a year and a half after being in, I decided I got to do something to make some money, dude. Nobody's helping me from the outside. Nobody's doing shit for me, so I gotta do something for myself to try and, you know, have some basic shit in there that will make my life a little more comfortable, you know. So I start fixing bullshit, you know, fixing electronics and fixing shit, you know. Yeah. So I ended up becoming like the fix-it guy in there, you know. So that was like a constant basis of money throughout the whole bid, you know, fixing shit, and then, you know. As the years progressed, I started looking into tattooing. Mm-hmm. So that's when that door opened up. And that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, but...
Yeah. So fucking, what were some of the problems in jail? Like, did you ever have any issues with, like, you know, did you have to defend yourself? Did you have to verbally defend yourself or physically defend yourself, really?
Yeah, so here's the thing. I go to jail. I'm not used to being around these type of people. I don't know this code that these people live by. Like, people from the streets, they live by a certain code, you know. And it's like, you know, respect is key and, you know, certain things. So when you talk to people, you talk to people a certain way. And, you know, we're from the woods, so we just, you know, say whatever the fuck we want most of the time. Yeah. And, sometimes it's not best to talk like that. But anyway, I ended up getting in a fight when I was down maybe 2 months. I got in a fight with a black dude over some bullshit, over $1 actually, for some apple pie I bought from somebody, you know. And he tried to come collect the money for his friend that he went to SAG, you know, which is the whole. And I was like, get the fuck out of here, man, you know, get the fuck out of here. Your buddy went to SAG, get the fuck out of here. I ain't paying you shit, you know. Yeah, so he took it to offense. It's $1. And the funny thing was, the dude that actually came to collect the money, I used to buy shit from him because he was like, you know, he didn't have money, and I had a little bit of money at that time, and he wanted to fucking sell like boxers and shit, so I would buy it. Nobody else was buying that shit, you know. I'd buy it just because I needed it or whatever to help him out, really. And then he comes to collect this $1. So I felt like fuck this dude, man. What the fuck is in his head where he thinks he should come and collect this $1? Yeah. So I talk crazy to him and I fucking close the door in his face and whatever. And next thing you know, come out later, he ends up wanting to fight. We get in a fight in the shower. We didn't get caught. It was good.
So,
you know,
okay. So hold on now.
But that all occurred because of my, you know, reckless thoughts and reckless mouth, you know, because I didn't give a fuck. So what do you want? What do you want to hear about? What do you want to hear?
Dude, all right, so fucking, I've been, how can I say this, like, politely? How do you fight someone naked, dude?
Oh, yeah, no, I was in my boxers because I was aware he was up to no good. So I went behind the shower curtain. I was in my boxers with my little stupid shower shoes on, you know. Yeah. And I see this dude putting his shoes back on, you know. So I'm like, this dude's up to no good.
Yeah, he wants traction so he can fight.
Yeah, exactly. So basically what ends up happening...
Is this guy fucking...
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. So what ends up happening is this dude comes to my little curtain and he starts talking shit over the top of the curtain, you know? And I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. He's like, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. And when he says that, he swings, right? But I seen it coming, so I swerve my head to the left. And he, like, grazes my neck with this punch, right? But barely. Mm-hmm. So anyway... He ends up like pushing down the curtain and pushing me into the back of the shower stall. All right. Now, when that happened, I actually hit my back on the fucking water fucking button. Okay. Now this was saved me, the water button, because it started spraying water all over his dumbass face, dude. I swear to God. Okay. No, I'm talking to AJ. Oh, my dad says hi.
What up? What up?
So, you know, the water started spraying, boom. So, all right, I started tackling at him. I push him into the corner. I started getting him, you know. So, you know, he gets me back a couple times. We're fucking tossing around. Huh? Yeah. The shower shoes went flying, and those things were, like, in 3 different directions. I couldn't even fucking find the other one probably later on. And fucking, yeah, so we're both bleeding a little bit. And then one of the dudes was like, oh, the CO's coming. So we both go back in the shower stall real quick, and I'm talking shit to him from the other shower stall, you know, like, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit faggot, you know, you hit like a bitch, all this shit, you know. He's not saying nothing back. I'm like, fuck him, you know, bitch. So anyway, the CO walks by, and I know he probably knew something went down, but whatever, because, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so I end up going back to my cell, and I fucking stay in there for a couple days and just not come out so nobody could see none of the bullshit, you know. Mm-hmm. You know, we had a couple little bumps and bruises. It wasn't nothing crazy. Yeah. But that was my first stupid-ass fight, you know. And it was, you know, this black dude who was probably like 200 pounds, and I was like $150 or 60 when I went in there, you know. Yeah. But, I don't know, dude. It was all right. It was all right, you know.
If I put myself in that black guy's shoes, I'm wearing fucking boxers, dude. And physically and confront him naked. That's a crazy person.
Yeah, tell me about it. He was crazy, dude. He was a crazy dude. I ain't gonna lie. He was crazy.
Right.
Yeah, he was mentally, I think he was on some meds anyway.
Fucking hey.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing too crazy, you know. We both had a couple of bumps on our heads and shit, but
It is what it is.
yeah, it was a quick little tussle. But
So there was no problems after that. So what was the?
yeah, after that. So after that, what happened was this. What happened after that was this. All right. So let's a couple days go by and nothing happens, and then all of a sudden, I'm going to bring my tray out to the door because we were eating in the cells in this block. And I had my shirt off, and I guess the CO seen the scratches that were on my back. Cause this dude had like these long ass fucking fingernails, dude, like some ape fingernails, dude. Swear to God. Yeah, he was like an ape, dude. He like scratched the shit out of my back, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I guess I forgot, you know, I jumped up to put the tray out, and the CO seen the scratches on my back. So they called me to the lieutenant's office, you know, and they had me stripped. All right. And then they're asking me all these questions. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. And I was playing handball outside, dude. Like, it's from playing handball.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to run the fucking cameras. So I'm like, go ahead. I was never outside playing handball, obviously.
No.
So they threw me in the SAG under investigation. They transferred me out of the jail, and I went to New Haven. Now, New Haven County, I'm like thinking, oh my God, I'm going to like where all the fucking city kids are, man. These dudes are gonna fucking be crazy down here, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's when I was like, oh shit. So I get there, and this place is like ghetto dump, dude. It's crazy.
Oh fuck.
Everything's rusted metal, and like, oh my God, dude, it's ridiculous. You're in this like rat cage of a fucking cell. Oh yeah, dude. Anything you put your clothes on gets rusty.
Oh fuck.
So I'm like, dude, this is great. I feel like I'm in a dungeon, dude. It's all dark and shit. The way they let you out of the cells is like they open by themselves and shit. And then you like walk down this little corridor to this last little corner where there's these showers. And these showers, like the steam just destroys the whole building because the mist, you know, the mist.
Yeah.
You're on the phone and it's just pure shower like steam, dude. It's ridiculous. The shower's right next to the phone.
That's weird.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, this is retarded. So yeah, I spent some time there, but you know,
Fucking hell.
yeah, it was all over the frickin' place.
How do you fucking, how do you, do manly shit in jail? Like, how do you beat off without anyone knowing, or do you just not?
Oh yeah. You don't want to be jerking off on your cellies in there, dude, because that's like a foul. That's like a foul, you know. Like people talk about it, like, yo, if my cellie was in there jerking off and I'm sleeping, I'm gonna fuck him up, you know. So you're like, yeah, I guess I'm not gonna try and pull that one off.
So just when you have alone time in the showers is basically, I guess, when it would happen after that.
You know, sometimes you can't do it in the showers because, you know, if you're standing in the shower, that's just like got this little curtain and you can see basically half your body anyway. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
Jesus
it's like,
Christ.
yeah, good luck with that. But you know, then you got your opportunities. Like, oh man, I hope my bunkie goes to school or something. You know,
Yeah.
I'll get like an hour to the cell.
Were there any hot COs?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of hotties, dude. Oh my God, dude. Some of them know it too. They walk around crazy with their little tight ass clothes on. Yeah, they just be flaunting their shit. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, there be some hotties, dude.
So, do you got your GED in there?
Yeah, I got my GD. I finally got to McDougal Correctional Facility, and I got my GED.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had to do a couple stupid-ass classes they wanted me to do. You know, some,
What kind of classes?
one of them is for, like, anger fucking management type of shit.
Yeah.
Another one is, like, a drug one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And, honestly, I didn't really learn that much from those programs because, like, they spread it out, like, the classes so much. It's like, you just forget about everything. In all reality, like, the classes are stupid, dude.
Yeah, you don't think
They don't put enough effort into that shit at all.
If you could allocate, like, a certain amount of money for the prison budget to a certain thing to make, like, shit a little bit, just something that's the most important when you were in there, like, something that, like, I don't know if the governor has any deal with it or whatever, like, if the prison could improve one thing, what would you say it could be?
It's actually would be like actually trying to help people fucking change their lives, dude. They don't give you no direction, bro. There's nobody in there really trying to like counsel you along, bro. And if you ask to get into programs, it's like they try to pretend like there's this waiting list, and that if you don't have a certain amount of time or your bid's not long enough, you can't even get in the programs. Like, it's stupid. The whole thing is stupid. Yeah. I know the girl prison's a little better. The girls get more programs, you know.
Yeah.
But the men prisons suck.
A lot of people say, like, you know, fucking the food is trash in jail. Is it really?
Most of it's just bullshit slop, but there is some good shit, you know. It's just not a lot, you know. It's usually not that much.
Not a lot of variety.
It's a lot of pasta, a lot of rice, you know, but that shit fills you up.
Yeah. What was the favorite thing that you would, like, make? Because a lot of inmates and shit, like, they become makeshift cooks, you know? What was something like,
you know, fried fish is great. You know, they use mackerel and chips, and you fucking, man, you take the oil from the mackerel and you put it in with the chips, and you put some seasonings and shit, you know, onions, and you take this bag of chips and you fry it up in your fucking hot pot you make, you know. Which, you know, this is great, you know. It's this bag or a box, you know. And you line it with a bag, and you fill it up with water, and you put salt in the water. Then you get these 2 pieces of metal, and you hook them up to a extension cord. And then you put a toothbrush between the 2 pieces, and you stick it in the motherfucking water, buddy. And you just let that thing start cranking.
And it gets hot as fuck.
Oh yeah, it boils the water in the bag, dude.
So it's like, electric induction heat. It's pretty fucking cool.
It's great. It's like, you know, if you wanted to kill yourself, you jump in if you wanted. I guess it might work.
Oh shit!
probably just blow the power though, so you probably just be fucked.
Yeah, everyone would be like, "Look at this dumbass."
Yeah. So yeah, that's what you do, and you get it cranking. You throw your fucking fish in there in the chip bag, and you let it cook for like 2-3 hours. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Fucking did you guys? You know, like I hear also again, like you see sometimes on interviews or like the spread, right? Is that a thing? Yeah, like when people like share food. Like it'll be like a big spread. Like they make like a big something, and then like they'll share with people.
Oh, you know, there's some people that do shit similar to that, but I never seen it like that big out here like that. You know, like the Puerto Ricans do. They cook like big shit with all their like boys, you know. Yeah, the white dudes usually, you know, cook together, and you know, it's pretty cool though. We all try to pitch in and like live comfortably in there together, you know. Like if you get with a couple of boys, you know, you guys try to like, you know, do shit so y'all can have coffee and have this and have that, you know.
Yeah.
So it turns into like a little, you know, world of trying to get food, basically.
Damn.
Because that's all you really have in there is food. So it's like, oh, what am I gonna do to get food? Or work out, you know. Working out is huge. Working out's huge, dude. Like huge.
Working out, yeah, of course, because you gotta fucking get out energy. I mean, you're not doing anything.
Yeah, it's great.
You gotta stay in shape. I mean,
it burns off all that energy, and then you can sleep a little better.
Yeah. Do you think that you got the sentence you deserved with the 8 years or whatever?
Oh no.
No.
What do you
think?
5?
Fair?
5 years. 5 years have been perfectly good.
Makes sense to me.
Huh?
So it makes sense to me. I mean, to me, even still 5, that's a long time, man. But I guess it's better than 8.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you all the bullshit details about the story, because honestly, I got fucked. You know, I'm a passenger in a car. You know, in reality.
Yeah.
But you know, I did. You know, reach over and throw the car in gear. But you know, the cop was off duty. He should have never been trying to pull me out of a car that was running and shit, you know?
Yeah.
You're trying to rip me out of a car, bro. But, you know.
Shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have been doing certain things, too. That's why I feel like, you know, I would have took 5 years and been like, you know, a fair number would be 5 years and 5 special parole.
Yeah.
But, you know, the 8 years helped me. You know, the 8 years in jail was necessary to make me more mentally the way I need to be.
Yeah, I figure. That makes still, I mean, it seems fucking bananas, dude. fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The halfway point was like dragged, you know?
Like, to me, it almost doesn't seem real. And it's like, it is real. You lived it. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's unreal. It's unreal. And then when I got out, it was like unreal. Like, I didn't even realize I was even like really out. It was like just weird.
Yeah, almost like shock.
Yeah, it was crazy.
When you left, like, was it hard leaving the friends you made and shit, or?
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of dudes in there that are pretty good people, you know? So it's like, I do keep in contact with a couple of them, so. Not as much as I should, but, you know, whatever.
It is what it is, you know. It's totally two different lives.
Mm-hmm. It really is. It's a whole other world, dude. Literally. It's like when you're in there, it's like when I get back, you say when I get back to the world. Yeah. When I get back to the world, huh? You're living in the world right now, buddy. What are you talking about? Not really.
Yeah.
It is another world. It's a totally different world. It's the world. Huh?
Do you feel like after those 8 years, do you feel like your family, like, you know, is like, I don't want to say like forgives you, because I feel like they do no matter what, they're your family, but like, do you feel like things got better?
Well, let's say when I first got out, it was like I didn't even recognize anybody. It was like it was weird. But now that I've been out, it's like everything's back to normal, kind of, you know? And I feel like I've done enough good things as much as I could to try to prove to them that I try to do something different in my life, you know?
Yeah.
So they you know, like I said, I'm working and all this shit, so I feel a lot better about what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that, I still, you know, deep down, there's probably still, like, I feel like there's resentment towards me for some of the things I've done, but, you know, that probably never go away.
Yeah. It is what it is. Fucking
basically, you know,
you can't
I try to
feel a certain way.
You can't, and I try to just live every day just how it is, man, whatever.
Yeah.
There's no reason to stress over things that are from the past too much. Not too much, at least.
Yeah, good point. Very well said.
Yeah, it's gone, dude. It's over.
When you were locked up, what'd you miss the most from the outside? Was it cars, like just driving around?
Oh yeah, that would be great. Yeah, I used to do that so much. Yeah, I used to do that so much. Yeah, no, but probably just yeah, I don't know, a whole mix of everything, really. Working, really, just having a purpose. You know, when you're in there, you feel like you have no like purpose. That's the way you're just wasting away. You know, wasting time, waste. You know,
that's fucking shitty.
Yeah, you just sit in there, and that's why I started trying to make money, you know, trying to make money in there to feel like I was being useful, you know, useful to myself or to society. I don't know. You feel like a waste, you know.
So, did you, when you got out, you're probably suffering from some depression and some PTSD from the whole thing. I mean, is it getting any better, you think, now that you've been out for a little longer, or?
Yeah, it is, but I'm still like mad paranoid, like cops and everything, like, you know, like, yeah, I'm just worried. I'm worried one day they're just gonna like pop in here and just, you know, whisk me away for no fucking apparent reason, you know. It's just like they could if they wanted to, you know. So that's a fear I live with, you know, like it's just come here and just violate me for who knows what, you know. Yeah. When I haven't been doing nothing wrong, and they seem to be, you know, very relaxed lately, especially with the COVID, so. Yeah. But, you know, it's just, you know, I'll be honest, me coming out with the COVID was the best thing that could happen, honestly. Because it's like everything's relaxed more, you know? Yeah. All the authorities relaxed, everything's, so it's like less stress, you know, in my eyes. Yeah, true that. Because imagine if it wasn't COVID-19, I'd have parole officers up my ass right now. You know, they'd be making me do all types of shit that you know, I don't have no problem doing, but it'd be just too much extra. You know, that would stress me out even more. You know, so you know, the time I came out was pretty good. It all worked out pretty good. When you saw like how things have changed, what stuck out the most? About the outside. Like out here, oh man, people are really weirdos, dude. Like, Dude, like the TV, everything on TV is ridiculous. I mean, the politics is just a joke. A joke.
Yeah.
It's a pure joke. It's ridiculous. That's the main thing.
This new technology and shit. Did you get like the opportunity to use tablets or fucking smartphones in jails?
No. Connecticut's behind on all that. They probably just getting that now. Basically, they were setting up for it when I was in there. But,
Okay.
yeah, in there, you can buy Game Boys, you can buy, little radios, TVs, basic shit,
Yeah.
But now they're getting the tablets, and they're gonna, you'll be able to talk to counselors and talk to people with them and shit. That would have been nice.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I mean, the other thing about it too is the phones is so expensive in there. It's like ridiculous. You gotta be fucking rich to fucking be able to talk to people,
That's pretty fucked.
Yeah, they need to get them prices down a little bit.
Well, how much for a phone?
It's like 25 cents per minute, dude.
Oh, fuck.
So you get 15-minute phone calls, and that's what, fucking $4, $5 almost per phone call for 15 minutes. It's like retarded.
On average in a week, what do you make doing your little hustle?
Well, in there, me hustling, I make a good amount. I could average from anywhere from $20 to $50 to $100. That's like electronics, Now, tattooing, I was making hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Nice. I even sent money home once or twice, like, $100 here, $50 there. But,
wow, man, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So, tattooing was where it was at, Because you can have people,
that shit. I saw some of your work, and I remember when we were writing letters to each other, I got the cardinal and then the fucking skull and shit, and I was like, wow, that's fucking epic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it came out pretty good. I never knew how to draw, dude. I could never draw, dude. I just started looking at pictures and drawing them, and I was like, oh, shit, I can kind of draw this picture. And then I just started, looking at tattoo magazines and drawing the shit in there and learning how they shade shit. And then I just started to grow from that. And then I just started to be able to draw my own shit and shade it my own style.
Good way to fucking pass time, too, just by researching your hobby. And
yeah, dude. Yeah, time used to fly when I started drawing. Just fly. And I was selling art in there, selling fucking making cards. I would make these cards, dude, like these I love you cards and these missing you cards, and they'd be so fucking official, dude. Shit that you wouldn't even see from a Hallmark, some awesome cards, So you learn a lot of shit.
What's the most important thing you learned in jail?
Tattooing, obviously, but I'm sure there's others, more realistic answers.
More philosophical or spiritual answers.
Yeah, there's a few of those too kicking around.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. Fucking thank you for shedding a little bit of light. We can always do this again and get a bit more deeper in.
Yeah.
Fucking A, this was awesome, and I thank you a lot for giving me a call and letting us do this.
No problem, buddy.
All right, man. I will keep in touch.
Great chatting with you.
Fuck yeah.
All the way in fucking Sweden, huh, bud?
Yeah, man. It's wild out here. Where can, if this gets views and people are interested in your artwork or they want to follow you or whatever, are you on any social media or do you sell artwork? Are you open for tattoos? How can people find you?
Well, basically right now I just got the Facebook going on. People can contact me through that. Or I was going to do something else, but I haven't gotten around to it right now. So basically just Facebook.
Facebook. And it's your name, right? Mark Mills?
Yeah, it's under my name, my government name. So
yeah, easy enough.
Yeah, cool. Easy enough.
All right. Well, fucking stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, bud.
Peace.
Peace.